So we're leaving Florence now from our campsite, Firenze Hugh Camping Village, something like that anyway. And we're now on our way to San Gimignano, or that's how we're pronouncing it anyway. Yeah, that's what we're going with. So yeah, lovely little village it looks like, us up in the Tuscany hills. So we'll see what that looks like. It's about an hour's drive. So yeah, got some croissants for the journey.
Well, we've arrived. Yet again, parking was very easy. I'm quite excited to get up there because as we were driving around there was a pretty amazing view overlooking the valley. We could see some towers as we were driving up, couldn't we, babe? So now we're just going in there and have a wander around. Now this little fella is called a cicada, something like that. And basically, you can hear them all around. Those bloody things had me thinking something was wrong with the van for quite a while because they're so loud. But apparently they don't bite. And they don't sting, but they look horrendous, and they're like basically grasshoppers on steroids. So this is the small medieval town of San Gimignano. I'd never heard of it before doing all the research for our road trip, but after watching quite a few videos of this place, I definitely wanted me and Sonia to experience it for ourselves. The town is UNESCO World Heritage Site and it's set on a hilltop in the heart of Tuscany, and apparently it's earned the nickname of the medieval Manhattan. It's known for its medieval architecture and its iconic skyline with its numerous towers dotted around. The towers were apparently built by noble families and upper-class merchants as symbols of their wealth and power, and the taller the tower, the more important the family appeared. So anyways, let's see how we get on. Humans' irresistible urge to throw money into wells and fountains. That looks familiar. Is it that place that's where people queue for the ice cream?
Oh.
So we're in a queue for apparently the world's most famous gelato. And that sounds like exactly the sort of thing I'll fancy doing right now. Gelateria Dondoli. Come on, wifey, drop some anorak facts on me.
His ice cream parlour is mentioned in the most important world guides and continuously visited by national and international televisions. Due to his experience and inclination to experiment, he has created original and unusual flavours.
Oh. Good old Dondoli. So we're all ice creamed up. The queue goes pretty quick. They've got lots of people in there.
I have.
And we've come to take shelter in the shade. Especially. Yes. Get us into this beautiful view from San Gimignano.
Or something like that.
Or words to that effect. We've accidentally stumbled across where old Don Doley passes on his secrets in gelato school. I'm sure he doesn't give them all away though. It would be ludicrous. Madness. Oh my god, that was Hollywood style, that. He's pointing at it, it didn't get any recording. So, we haven't got long before we need to be headed on to our next thing, but we desperately want to try and get up to the top of the tower. We're going up there. Just a bit to go. And just when you think you're there, there's more. So it's the final push. Quite a steep ladder for an itsy bitsy hole. Oh, that's half right, it's knee friendly that. There's a big bell at the top. Oh. But wow. Well done. Medieval tower building show-offs. Because that is pretty jaw-dropping. The views. This is the Grand Tower, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And the view.
It's worth the climb.
Exactly. It's literally as far as you can see. Gives a smile, Bones. And a kiss. So this one obviously had the most cash because his tower is higher than the others. This guy was close. Nearly as tall as this. So we're back down off the tower. 18 euros well spent. We are hot, sticky. Wifey says she's got frizzy hair. And we're now off to a vineyard to relax this afternoon.
Drink wine.
Yes, that was one of Sonia's main demands for coming to Italy, was to eat pasta and drink wine. So we are off to go and spend the afternoon wine tasting. Well, I might have a few sips, but obviously I've got to drive, so I'll be having minimal wine. But wine's not really my thing anyway. It's pretty rank actually.
No, it's not.
And Sonia could just drink mine. So yeah, squiffy wifey later on. It's alright, isn't it?
It's quite quaffable. So we're at Canneto Vineyard. We've just had our little charcuterie nibbles brought out, some more bread. We're on our first wine, a dry white.
With pretty amazing views.
Yes. Not a bad view at all. So we're almost at the end of our wine tasting now. Just finishing some final little bits of wine. Very, very delicious. Hubsy is probably quite scared how much I might spend on wine bottles in the shop. But we'll see. But very nice. Recommend it. we'd come back. Amazing views.
Well, we have a content wifey on our hands.
Very nice.
Canneto Vineyard. I might not be a fan of wine, but this is an exceptional place to not be a fan of wine. Just sitting there eating the meats, cheeses, palming off my wine to wifey.
That's not a bad thing.
Has been an absolute pleasure for the last couple of hours. Anyone who's round here needs to get here ASAP. They gave us a little look into the cellars, didn't they? Which was nice.
Yeah.
It's nice and cold in there as well. That was heaven. But yeah, 50 hectares. There's an Anorak fact. They've got 50 hectares and they don't buy or sell any grapes. They only use their own. There was lots of other Anorak facts she was throwing at me, but I can't remember them all. But what a place to just come and enjoy the views. Just trying to get myself all set up for a little bit of videoing. Put my leg and look at the bloody state of it. Wally. Right, anyway, praise the Lord for baby wipes. So, we're set up in our campsite finally. We drove to two, what did you call them, babes? Sosters, like little like park ups, literally absolute pants. So in the end we just bit the bullet. We're at another campsite, which is Parco del Piscine. It's in Sartine, which is basically about half an hour south of Montepulciano, which is where our vineyard thing was. We've paid a lot of money to be here, but it was like, it got to 6:30, it was round the corner and we were like, let's just do it. It's a campsite, it's not a car park in a dodgy area. So we paid €70, it's more than I want. But in my head I was like, oh yeah, well, right. You know, we'll be there at 6:30 so we can use the swimming pool, and I got my heart set on using the swimming pool, but the sat-nav directions were horrendous. We ended up in some weird little place. So we arrived just at the same time as the pool closed, and there was a mass exodus as we arrived, so gutted about that. But with a day like we've had, you can't moan that you missed the pool, even though you was gagging to get in it. We're actually having a simple dinner. We got to the supermarket, we thought, oh, little tortellinis like you get. Let's pick a flavour you don't get in the UK. Ricotta and Sicilian lemon. And then we've got the water up, just about to make them. And the geezer next door starts frying up what I can only assume was the world's most delicious steaks. So, but we're over that, and we're quite happy to have our little tortellini dinner. And yeah, just chill out. Another hot and sweaty day. But nice easy dinner, couple of drinks, and the world is good. So yeah, tomorrow is off to Rome, but it's a nothing day. We're about 2 hours away from Rome. Gonna get the canopy out, get under that, have a nice relaxing day. We've still got Rome, the Vatican, the Colosseum. Hopefully down to Pompeii for the ancient part, and Mount Vesuvius, get up there. So yeah, still got plenty to do.
Yeah, about halfway through.
We're about halfway through the 3 weeks right now. So yeah, just going to finish this drink, get the old ricotta and lemon pasta on while smelling the steak next door, and yeah, back in it tomorrow.